The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now your hosts, Barry Church, Danny McCray, and Newy Scruggs.
All right, Victory Monday is here. Hello, hello, hello. You are in the Players Lounge, brought to you by Hotels.com. I'm Newy Scruggs, longtime Cowboys reporter, joined by two former Dallas Cowboys, Barry Church and Danny McCray. All right, McCray, let us just get right on out the way and just let Barry Church take, a.k.a. Nostradamus, take his victory lap because he picked the Cowboys to beat Minnesota. You and I did not. Okay, Mr. Church, go.
Moi? Are you speaking about me? Got it right? I mean, look, I'm not going to boast too much. I'm not going to brag too much because I knew this was going to happen. I knew the NFC East was in shambles. I knew for a fact coming into this game that Minnesota, they had this vaunted running game. Everybody wants to talk about how great Dalvin Cook was. And you know what? He showed up a little bit last week, or my bad, yesterday against the Dallas Cowboys, but it just wasn't enough. And your boy Nostradamus told y'all the key facts of how we're going to win this game. We're going to slow down Dalvin Cook, and offensively, we're going to explode. Now, did I have it wrong with the quarterback? Yes, I thought, Double G would go in there and handle his business. And if Double G was in there, we might have won 28 to 14 or something like that. But we didn't. We just took the Andy Dalton route, which is a little bit longer of a route. And, I didn't really want to take that route. But I said on Thursday, if you guys were listening, I said, it doesn't matter which quarterback was in there, the Dallas Cowboys are going to win this game. Everybody laughed, scoffed at me. They even sat there and questioned my intelligence, my football intelligence, like I didn't play the game 9 years. I told people what was going to happen. Y'all didn't listen. Now everybody wants to drink the Kool-Aid. Everybody wants a piece of this Kool-Aid that me and Mike McCarthy been sipping on for the past 4 weeks. Well, it's too late. It's too late to sip on this Kool-Aid. We got enough sugar in there. Go drink on some of that sweet tea. Go get you some of them Gatorades, them Gator Lights. Go get whatever that is, because the Kool-Aid is gone. It's me and Big Mike's Kool-Aid. No one else can get a sip. Nostradamus told you what was going to happen. Y'all doubted me. Y'all going to learn again. Now, at the end of the season, when we're in the NFC East Championship, I don't want to hear nothing. I might just show up in here with a wizard outfit on or something because my powers are that great. Don't ever question Nostradamus again. Let that be a lesson to y'all out there. Let that be a lesson.
Are you done? Are you finished? Are you finished or are you done? See, because what you did was I like the way you did it too, because I like 8 Mile, and right. So Eminem's strategy in 8 Mile was go out there and say everything bad about himself, so his opponent couldn't come back in and then say that stuff.
There was only one thing wrong. There was only one thing wrong with that.
Listen. So what you did was you said, hey, I was wrong about the quarterback. I said that Andy Dalton was not going to be able to get it done, and I'm really concerned if Andy Dalton is in the game. And you even texted us.
Now we get to the words.
Hold on, wait. Hey, man, hey, I'll let you finish. Okay,
go ahead. Okay.
So you was worried. So what you did was you tried to backpedal a little bit, and then you say, oh, if Double G was in the game, then we would have blew him out by even more. All right. So you was wrong in your mind, but you was more right because Double G would have been better. And then now you're talking about people, they put your football knowledge to the side. They was laughing at you like they had no reason to be laughing at you, like you've been picking wrong the entire season. And then now you get this one right and Nostradamus powers are back. Church, remember 2 weeks ago, Newy read the record for who came in first and who came in last. And you were not even close when it came to picking teams. But I'll let you have this one. The Cowboys came, the offense showed up, special teams made a couple plays, almost blew it for us again, and we pulled out a dub. We did not stop Dalvin Cook. We didn't stop Thielen. We didn't stop Jefferson. And we'll get into this later because Newy wanted to give Mike Nolan the defensive game ball, which I am against. But we'll get into that later. Congratulations,
I'm
Church.
against that as well.
Yeah, congratulations on your win this season. And a broke clock is wrong twice a day. So congratulations on that, man. Congratulations.
Do I have a chance to rebuttal that real quick, Newy, if you don't mind? Like I said in my soliloquy earlier, I said I was wrong about the quarterback, but I also said on Thursday, it doesn't matter who's at quarterback, Andy Dalton or Double G, we're going to get the W. Those were the words that came out of my mouth my last show, which was on Thursday. I said, whoever's at quarterback, it don't matter because we're going to win this game. And what did I get from that? Laughs. Boo this man. He don't know what he's talking about. Get him out of here. And talking about being right. The last time I was wrong about the Cowboys, what was that, like 4 weeks ago? I think that was the last time I was wrong about the Cowboys. And at the end of the day, that's the only bet that matters is what Nostradamus says about the Cowboys. And I'm telling y'all, we going to the playoffs.
The last time you was wrong about the Cowboys is the time you picked them to win. You was right every time you picked them to lose. So I mean, that was like 5 weeks ago. That's like, but I'm right. We got 7 losses. You know who I'm thinking I'm convincing?
You know who's about to jump on board? It's our co-host over there, the Emmy Award winning Newy. I'm telling you, by the end of the season, he gonna jump on board with this tea. He started off on the Kool-Aid. All right. He should have never jumped off.
He was the Kool-Aid guy. All right. So look, he started off on the Kool-Aid. He's the chairman of the Kool-Aid board. All right. So y'all go ahead and do what y'all gotta do.
We'll welcome you back, Newy. Just come on back. We got a tall glass for you, just waiting for you.
First off, I still have those blue Hawaiian Punch Kool-Aid packets at my desk at Channel 5.
Yes.
So they're still there. And last night I offered them to my weekend guy Pat Doney because he's drinking. He up there talking about he Kermit. He's up there sipping tea yesterday. But Church, no, I'm not going to allow you to have this forum like this without rebuttal because Danny, you and I were thinking the same thing. I'm like, this dude just went rabbit on me. You're gonna sit around here.
Here we go.
Battle. Telling people something they don't know about me. No, bro. You're the blind squirrel who found the nut. Okay, that's
for the third week straight. Okay. Y'all try. One thing I said wrong was the quarterbacks, and now that's the whole thing's off the gate.
All right. Did he say third? Did you say third week straight?
Third week straight, man.
I mean, not. What? But see, Church, it's not just you got the quarterback wrong. You were putting dirt on Andy Dalton and trying to bury this man alive. And I told you, I felt Dalton needed to be the guy. And if I'm Garrett Gilbert, I don't want to play again because Andy Dalton will be gone after the end of the year. And if I don't play again, I don't get exposed and I get a contract. So this worked out for everybody. And the whole we slowed Dalvin Cook down, bruh. Cook had 115 yards of rushing and a touchdown, and overall had a total of 160 yards. Kirk Cousins threw for 314
Did they win
yards
the game?
and 3 touchdowns.
Did they win the game?
Adam Thielen.
Did they win the game?
Adam Thielen and Jordan and Justin Jefferson were exactly what we were afraid of. Yes, they won the game, but don't make it sound like
you throwing all these stats out. What stat matters the most? The wins and losses. Who won the game?
Look,
the Cowboys won the game. That's what I predicted.
Won the game, and
that's exactly what I predicted.
They won the game. But when you try to come up here and say, "I told you," and look at what we slowed down.
Who else told? Newy, who else told you the Cowboys was going to win? Newy, who else told you the Cowboys was going to win?
Everson Walls did.
Oh my God! Now we talk about Everson Walls.
Bill Jones. Okay, on Mick Shots, they had it. Mick Shots had it. I think
it's all good. It's all good. I don't need the credit. I don't need the credit from you two because I know what's going down. Chris Bean was with me.
Who else did Barry copy? Who else did Barry copy last week, Chris Bean? Who else had on the podcast?
Now we said I'm the originator of this. Don't ever try. I see what you're doing, Dewey. I see what you're doing. You're throwing dirt on my neck. I'm the originator of this. Nostradamus, the Cowboys going to the NFC. Nobody in their right mind was thinking what I was thinking 3-4 weeks ago. I don't want to hear about Bill Jones, who you copied. They copied off of me. I'm the originator out here. They just the remixers. That's all that is.
Church. I just want you to remember that you probably like 2-30 on picking and winning the right games. All right.
How many times I gotta tell y'all? Only one matters.
Yeah. See, every week we go through this. So how you call yourself Nostradamus and get everything right except one week? So I want you to make sure. I want you to make sure you continue to pick the Cowboys for the rest of the games. I will tell you this. You getting closer to 6-10 just because Joe Burrow is out, and I had us losing to Cincinnati.
Now here comes the excuses.
No.
We beat Baltimore too.
We might. That's a legit excuse. Now you smoking something real strong.
We might go 79.
If you already picking us, if you picking us to beat Baltimore.
Matter of fact, what?
They had a COVID outbreak.
What's our record right now
in Baltimore right now? Yeah, Ingram and J.K. Dobbins.
You don't even know our record.
So, I mean, they're out for 2 weeks.
But they're not. The Cowboys aren't playing.
They play on Thursday night.
We play Washington on Thursday.
Right. I know, but can we worry about Washington first? Jumping off to Baltimore?
No, you just said.
Man, look, ain't nobody worried about that right now.
Hey, first of all.
Ain't nobody worried about that right now.
In Church's defense, real quick. In Church's defense, he did pick on Thursday, so he was the first person to pick the Cowboys.
Of course I was the first person. I told y'all I was the originator of this. You talk about Bill Jones, Everson Walls. Ain't nobody worried. Look, I started this. I told y'all what the Kool-Aid was going to happen, and it happened.
This is what happens when you never win. When you never win and you finally get your one.
We might go 8-8. We might go 8-8.
All right.
Church out here tearing down the goalposts. I see it. Church tearing down the goalposts. It's fine.
You can call it what you want.
I want you to apologize to Andy Dalton because Andy Dalton,
you know what I will do?
Came up where he needed to come up with. So apologize to Andy Dalton and admit, Nostradamus, you were wrong. Do it.
Please.
You know what, Andy Dalton? I'm going to tell you this. Andy Dalton. You know what? I know your name was, I called you the Pistol and you wasn't the Red Rifle and all that stuff. So, I'm going to give you your nickname back. You the Red Rifle, all right? You the Red Rifle. You played all right the other day against Minnesota. You had a great second half. I'll give you that one. But overall, you still ain't Double G. Double G would have had us up 21-0 by halftime.
Bro.
I don't want to hear nothing about that. Andy Dalton, you got the victory. You got the victory. You the Red Rifle again, but nah, you ain't Double G, homeboy.
You know what, bro? I'm done. I will no longer converse with Church about this Andy Dalton and Double G mess that he's talking about. When you watch what
Andy Dalton to being right about predictions, that's what how did we go from Andy Dalton to being right about predictions? Come on, moving the goalposts.
Because you're the one who predicted that if Andy Dalton was in, that it would be a little shaky and Double G would be better.
So on Thursday I didn't say no matter what quarterback's in the game, we're gonna win the game.
No, that's not what I said, Church. I said that you said that you were worried more if Andy Dalton was starting versus Double G, and Andy Dalton went out there and proved you absolutely 100% wrong, and that's all we're saying.
If I'm saying I'm worried about Andy Dalton, but on Thursday I say no matter who goes out there, the Cowboys are going to win, I'm 100% wrong.
No. Listen. Are you listening? Listen. We said you're right about winning the game. We congratulated you about winning the game. You picked the game correct.
There was no congratulations. There was no There was just all right. Let's see what Church got to say. There wasn't no congratulations. There wasn't no. I was wrong about picking Minnesota. I was wrong about picking Minnesota. I thought the Cowboys would get fucked up. There was none of that. All there was Church apologized to Andy Dalton. No, that's the Red Rifle. That's all that was.
Apologize.
We are going to
we congratulated y'all.
We got to rewind this, bro. I said congratulations at least 8 times. At least 8 times I congratulated you on the dub.
You got to say it with your chest, man. I ain't here.
No. You better take this one because you're not going to be getting many more. First of all, you got so many L's this season that this W don't even matter.
But you're not going to get many more. Quit doubting me. All right? Well, y'all keep doubting the kid, man. Y'all going to see us in the NFC. Matter of fact, give me some of that Kool-Aid down there. Yeah,
bold prediction. Bold prediction. 8-8. 8-8. Bear Church. 8-8.
Hey, I say we might go 8-8. I say we might go.
Oh, what does Nostradamus say? What does Nostradamus say?
I gotta do my studying. I gotta do my studying and see what we got.
We have to take a break. But I hope everybody who's enjoying the Players Lounge right here, brought to you by Hotels.com, understands. Church went to Toledo. This is how MAC schools act when they beat a Power 5. You can't talk to them. You can't say nothing. When we come back,
go, man.
Church and McCray want to beat me up for my praise of defensive coordinator Mike Nolan as the Cowboys get an upset win in Minnesota. We'll do that next right here on DallasCowboys.com radio.
Same guy talking about Trayvon Diggs needs another contract. Man.
Hey there, Cowboys fans. With Tide Cleaners at-home pickup and delivery, cleaning your clothes has never been more convenient. Simply sign up at your local store, set out your dirty clothes, and one of our Tide Cleaners professionals will come directly to your home for a totally contactless experience. Your clean garments will be returned promptly the next scheduled delivery day, so skip the errand and enjoy life, not laundry. Visit TideCleaners.com or your local store to sign up for Tide Cleaners at-home pickup and delivery today.
Just like all of you, we at SeatGeek can't wait until we're back in the stands at full strength cheering on the Cowboys and singing along to our favorite songs again. We're using this time to make discovering, buying, and selling tickets to events in Dallas easier. Plus, every ticket purchased on SeatGeek is protected by our buyer guarantee, which means you'll get your money back or better if your event is canceled. Guaranteed. Download the SeatGeek app today, and when the time is right, let's go. SeatGeek.
The Cowboys way, where 16 Hall of Famers and 5 championships shows us what success looks like. Where turkey is always the second best part of Thanksgiving Day. Where we are all defined by one single thing, the star. Where we as fans know it's our job to keep the tradition going. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys and to support the quest of living life the Cowboys way.
Copyright 2020, Bank of America Corporation.
We're back with a tasty treat that's sweeping airwaves and taste buds. It's new Dr. Pepper and Cream Soda. Let's take a listen.
Dr. Pepper and Cream Soda's here. A new combo that's music to my ears, okay. Let's play. Cream Soda and Dr. Pepper time. Pour it in a glass of ice.
Ah, music to my ears and mouth. New Dr. Pepper and Cream Soda.
A delicious duet.
Back to the Players Lounge.
All right, the Cowboys will be back at home at AT&T Stadium on Thursday to take on the Washington football team on Thanksgiving Day. Tickets are starting at $89, and they are on sale now. Get yours today at DallasCowboys.com/tickets. All right, we are in the Players Lounge, brought to you by Hotels.com. We are in our virtual home studios, brought to you by SWBC Mortgage. So I'm Newy Scruggs, longtime Cowboys reporter, joined by 2 former Dallas Cowboys players, Barry Church and Danny McCray. So Cowboys end up going into Minnesota, pulling off a win, 31-28. I saw a Cowboys defense play with some passion, some energy, created turnovers. They looked like a different unit. And for the first part of the game, they were controlling Dalvin Cook. Second half of the game, Cook started getting rolling. But for the first part, the defense, in my opinion, was setting the tone and helping the offense get rolling. So when we talked about game balls, I'm like, hey, defensive coordinator Mike Nolan, get this man a game ball. I've written this man in the dirt. Okay, I've been on this man. I said this man should not come back next year as defensive coordinator. So when a performance is good enough for the Cowboys to win a game, when they forced 2 turnovers in the game, which gave the Cowboys offense a short field, they scored their shortest touchdown of the year, I feel like I must give credit because I'm that kind of guy. If I'm going to sit up here and criticize them, also praise and do it just like that. But Church and McCray say I'm wrong. All right, McCray, tell me why I'm wrong.
First of all, listen, you out here giving out game balls, and you already read the stats. Justin Jefferson had a day. Adam Thielen had a day. I saw Rudolph catching passes. I saw Dalvin Cook out there. When you text me, Kirk Cousins had a perfect passer rating. Listen, Newy,
missed 5 passes.
Perfect with a P and a T. I'm talking about it was perfect. And you out here giving game balls to Nolan. Now, if you said Wilson, oh yeah, I'm all with you. Calls a fumble, big hits.
I'm giving out
that's what I'm saying. That's too. See, this is what happens when you don't play well for the entire season, and then you get this, and you like, let me give one to everybody. But Newy, the truth. Yes. But the truth is,
my standards are low.
The truth is, if you was gonna give Nolan a game ball, you should have gave him a game ball against Pittsburgh, and then you should have gave him a game ball against Philly, because they came out and they've been playing with this different type of passion ever since those guys got fired, and they kind of redid what was going on in the locker room. The defense has been playing with more energy, more effort, and they've been blowing less assignments, right? Yesterday they got beat on some stuff that was man-to-man coverage. They hadn't been blowing assignments as much as they had been doing previously. So for the previous 3 weeks, they've been playing this hard. So I'm not giving them a game ball for that, especially like I said, when you got every player on the team going off and Kirk Cousins coming in here having a perfect passer rating. No way Nolan is getting the game ball. That's all I'm saying. The defense is playing better, but the defense coordinator ain't getting no game ball.
Yeah, I got to go with D-Mac on this one. I mean, you pretty much pointed out every aspect of why he shouldn't get a game ball on this one. But for me, the front seven, I feel like they came alive a little bit. They played a little bit better. They had that energy. They had that fight. You saw that hustle. You know, there was no plays where you're like, man, why is that guy just jogging right there? I felt like D-Law, and there was a couple of guys that I haven't even heard of before that were making splash plays. Hamilton was breaking through, putting pressures on there. Armstrong was out there on the end doing some damage. So I feel like the front seven, they picked up their game a little bit. I'm still concerned about the linebackers in coverage. I mean, there was a little bit of liability there. I mean, no matter who's going out there, if it's a tight end they have to guard, or running back they have to guard, or somebody in the zone they have to find, they seem to have a big time trouble just in coverage alone. They seem lost out there when they have to cover man to man or in their zone. So I'm a little bit nervous about the linebackers, but they did play a little bit better against the run. Dalvin Cook, he's a grown man back there. I mean, coming into this game, I thought he might touch around 200, but, they did hold him in check for the most part. And in the second half, he did do a little bit more damage to this team. But overall, I am scared to death of our secondary, man, especially the corner positions. I mean, they were in man-to-man. It ain't like they were, it was something where they had to think a lot, where they had to, maybe if this guy goes under, we're in zone, I got to climb or something like that. They were in man-to-man. This is my guy right in front of me, and they were just getting beat out there. Anthony Brown, he got beat a couple times by Jefferson and Thielen. Now, these two are good receivers. They run good routes, got good hands, all that, but there was just no fight. There was no jam at the line of scrimmage. They were getting free released. And in the NFL, if a receiver gets a free release, it's like, it's easy. It's like shooting fish in the barrel. So I'm nervous about our corners. Awuzie, who I thought was going to come in and do a little bit better in the absence of Diggs, he looked lost out there, man. He looked like that hamstring. He looked like he was running in sand. I mean, people were literally just running by him, stiff-arming him, throwing him to the ground. Like, they were just acting like he was like a little high school player out there. Just, who's this 24? Get him up off me. So I'm nervous about our secondary. I'm nervous about our defense. Wilson, he came to play. I tweeted out that day. He looked like a young Roy Williams out there, the way he was laying the wood on cats. So he definitely came to play. And hopefully he can build upon that going forward with this season. But, man, I'm nervous when it comes to the secondary, man, because if Kirk Cousins can come in here and have a perfect passer rate and throw the ball all over that place, I don't know, man. It's going to be tough.
Let me tell you this, Newy. So I just want to throw a little shot at Nostradamus over here, because it was two people on this podcast that said Awuzie is coming back. This is going to be a rough matchup for his first game coming back. He was going to have to go out there. He's going to have to see Justin. He was going to go out there. He was going to have to see Thielen. I don't know what made Nostradamus think that Awuzie was going to come out there and be a game changer on this defense after he had been out the entire season. And the first two guys that he was going to look at were two of the top guys in the NFL right now. I don't know what Nostradamus was thinking. That's that Kool-Aid right there, man. That's what Kool-Aid make you do. So, all right, so I'm going to just shoot my slug at you on that one, because you was absolutely 100% wrong.
Hey, I'll admit, I was lost in the sauce on Awuzie, but he looked bad, man. Like, he just looked like he didn't want to be there. Like, he was just trying to get through the game. Like, man, look, I said I was healthy. I'm out here now. Like, please just don't find me over here. And they were finding him on each and every play. Whoever's lined up on 24, hey, check 24. That's where we're going. I mean, it was rough for my boy out there. It was rough.
24-28. Look for him. 24-28.
Oh, who's 20? Talk about eyes in the backfield.
I saw Philip Tanner was on Twitter. He said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. They need to burn 28 jersey. Not the player, but no other person that come back on defense should wear number 28, because this season it has not been good for anybody who has that jersey number on. Just destroy it.
It used to be number 27 until I think Diggs kind of broke the mold, but it looks like it passed on to 28, because, like you said, whoever's wearing that is getting filleted.
He ain't broke the mold. He ain't broke the mold.
He ain't broke it.
Come on,
it's
man.
Still a curse.
You trying to give him a new contract? Yes, he need to change that number to 27 and 28. They just have not been. Don't wear them on defense. Pick another number.
Just don't do it.
When the great Tar Heel Bucky Brooks comes on with Nicky Eatman and Derek and Amber Garcia, he talks about that they say, hey, where's Waldo? Who's that person you're going to pick on? Where's Waldo? So obviously Cheeto was Waldo. That's where they were going at 24. And look, they were successful. Ultimately, the Cowboys won. Now, I want to go back to what I'm talking about, Mike Nolan, young brothers. Okay, understand. Okay, and you guys have been all in this situation back in the day. Remember when you were at the club, feeling real good on a Saturday night? Like, yeah, I'll probably take somebody home afterwards, have a little breakfast, have some fun. And the girls you looking at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, they're looking good. Then it gets about to be 1:45 and the club is closing at 2.
Not the
Them standards start dropping. You got to check her out at 8 or 9, but she ain't bad, look all right, So that's what Mike Nolan is. My standard for Mike Nolan is dropped, okay? No, it wasn't great. But it was good enough. And on the final drive, you tell me this, on that final drive, how much faith did you have that Mike Nolan may play some prevent defense or something, that they may give it up? I mean, I had no faith, man. I didn't. And the defense got it done. And Mike Nolan said, I got to give the guy some credit, man. Okay, just
Newy.
a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
Newy.
Give him a game.
Newy.
Throw him a game ball. Throw him a ball.
Listen, we giving him credit. He don't get a game ball. Let me break this down for you as well. Remember this, all right? The Cowboys and Mike Nolan and his defense were coming off of a bye week. This is the week where you're supposed to come out and you're supposed to put your best foot forward and show all this different stuff that you worked on, because you got to study this team for 2 weeks. You had 2 weeks, and you let Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, and Kirk Cousins, and Dalvin Cook come in here and get right and get voted to go to the Pro Bowl on you. You had 2 weeks to do that. And Minnesota was coming off a short week. Their week was short, and they came in here and did that to us. I'm just telling you, they played better. They've been playing more. They've been playing more inspired.
Like I told you, man, it's 1:45. The club is closing at 2. You're just trying to pick somebody. This was that kind of thing, man. You're just trying to get out alive or something. Just trying to get.
Give it to Sid. Give it to Wilson, man. Give it to Wilson. Give it to anybody.
If the defense was the reason that they won the game, then I'd be like, all right, we gotta give them. Like if it was the reason, but it wasn't the reason, man. They played better, but I can't give a game ball to them, man. Remember Rating? Kirk Cousins?
They gave up a score.
Remember Wade Phillips used to give everybody the game ball, man. Wade was passing out left and right.
Come on, man.
See, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the Uncle Wade thing. I'm just passing out 8-9 game balls, man.
And Wade got fired in the middle of the season. He got fired in the middle of the season. All right, you don't you forget that while you're giving out game balls to everybody. All right, don't do it.
Stop stepping on Wade.
The defense gave up a touchdown, and all of us was looking on our phone like, oh man, we didn't gave the game up. And thank goodness for Andy Dalton, Keller Moore, and the offense to come down there and show what they had, because if not, Zeke, huh? Listen, No, we get on. We'll get on the. We gonna get on the offense in the next segment. I'm just saying the defense almost blew the game, and Andy Dalton and Keller Moore, the offense, came down there and saved it for us. Like, so let's not. Without Andy Dalton them making that last drive, Newy, you ain't giving no game ball to Nolan. You sitting over here talking about, oh my God, the defense blew it again.
But at the same time, too, to stay within what you said, Danny. This is what we thought all year long anyway, that the offense was going to have to carry the defense. This is what we thought. So we're kind of right there. Okay, yes, let's dive into the offense specifically. Number 21, Ezekiel Elliott. Number 19, and the rookie 88, CD Lamb. Today's Monday, so church, is it bachelorette night for you? Is it Monday?
No, that's Tuesday. That's Tuesday, Playboy. Yeah, that's Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, that's Tuesday.
Okay. Hey, it's below deck. Below deck is tonight, Newy. Below deck, you know what I'm saying, that they be on their yachts and they got a little reality thing on there. So turn it on Bravo and check out Below Deck.
I'm good, bruh. I'm good. I'm gonna watch The Crown. The Crown is on Netflix.
Oh, season 4. Season 4. Yeah, season 4 came out.
It's Monday Night Football. Y'all ain't watching the game?
Check it out. We'll check it out, too, because, I watch Monday Night Football now strictly for your bad prediction. So we'll have a prediction on Monday Night Football coming up as Nostradamus goes wrong one more time. This is the Players Lounge brought to you by Hotels.com.
Hey, y'all all remember, this is the guy talking about tanking. We should have tanked a couple weeks ago. Remember that. Remember that. There we go. Hotels.com, right? Hotels,
ain't nothing wrong with Team Tank. This is DallasCowboys.com radio.
It's game day. You know what that means. First, kebab prep. Steak, pepper, onion, steak, pepper, onion. Next, a counterclockwise lap around the room. Now the lucky grease-stained jersey goes on. And lastly, the dance. You know the one. This is a game day ritual no matter where you are. Whether you're traveling to the game or watching from your favorite vacation spot, book a place to stay on Hotels.com and keep the tradition alive and well. Hotels.com, proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Want to show your Texas and team pride too? You can. By purchasing your own Stetson, you can look just like how the flag guys do on field at every home game. Stetson hats, the official crown of all self-respecting Cowboys and your favorite football team.
Get yours today at shop.dallascowboys.com or at stetson.com.
The Cowboys way, where 16 Hall of Famers and 5 championships shows us what success looks like. Where turkey is always the second best part of Thanksgiving Day. Where we are all defined by one single thing, the star. Where we as fans know it's our job to keep the tradition going. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys and to support the quest of living life the Cowboys way.
Copyright 2020, Bank of America Corporation.
Hey there, Cowboys fans. With Tide Cleaners at-home pickup and delivery, cleaning your clothes has never been more convenient. Simply sign up at your local store, set out your dirty clothes, and one of our Tide Cleaners professionals will come directly to your home for a totally contactless experience. Your clean garments will be returned promptly the next scheduled delivery day, so skip the errand and enjoy life, not laundry. Visit TideCleaners.com or your local store to sign up for Tide Cleaners at-home pickup and delivery today.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Hey, looking for something to change up your dinner routine? Help support local Frisco businesses by choosing one of over 30 restaurants at the Star District. For information on delivery, takeout, curbside pickup, and dine-in delivery, visit thestardistrict.com. Okay, Danny, I did take out my iPad and looked up Bravo TV and this Below Deck show that you were talking. It's a real show, and yeah, I'm gonna miss it. Sorry.
You're gonna miss all the good stuff. You don't like life.
Bravo
so
TV.
I mean, you don't like life, so it's not, your opinion on TV shows, they don't match mine anyways. So
and you're right.
So
you're right.
Right.
So you can watch Below Deck, Church and Bean can sit up and watch Bachelorette. I'm good. Okay, I'm good on watching that kind of that type of television. I mean, at one point in time, yes, I wanted to watch mindless television, but I'm past that. I can't watch mindless TV like that, man. I mean, there was. Yeah, you're right. You're very right. You guys are younger, too. So I guess when you get a little bit older, wiser like me, you decide, man, I don't want to waste my brain cells on shows.
That's how the old school.
It's all good.
Church, that's how the old school people always sound, bro. Talking about you play a song, they be like, oh, you don't know nothing about that. You ain't hear the original. The original was come on, man. come on, man.
I'm good. I'm good not watching The Batch. I'm good. And like I said, at one point in time, I did check out some Bravo shows, but I've grown past that. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's cool.
That's
all
good.
That's all
cool.
good.
I'll be checking out the Monday Night Football game. By the way, it's the Rams versus the Bucks.
It's gonna be a good one.
So let's start with Nostradamus here and get our prediction right on out the way. As you got the blind squirrel has found the nut. So Nostradamus, what you got here? Tom Brady
it's funny.
and the Bucks hosting the Rams. What you got?
Man, it's funny how, I'm blind out here, but, that ball on the NFC East is just steadily rolling the Cowboys' way. So, hey, I'm going to keep my head low, and I ain't going to brag too much. I ain't going to boast too much. But for this particular game right here, this Tampa Bay versus L.A. game, I like the interior pressure that the LA Rams provide with Aaron Donald, Brockers, and those boys. And I think it's going to be a little bit too much for Tom Brady. As we know, he doesn't like pressure right up the middle. It kind of messes him up because he can't really move side to side that well. So I say Aaron Donald and them get after him, and I say the final score is 31-24 Rams.
Okay, all right.
D-Mac, I already know where you're going, D-Mac.
I'm going opposite of Nostradamus. They got Jared Goff over there. I seen him play last week. He put up a few yards, but he didn't look so good. And Tom Brady and them in the defense, they are a little inconsistent, but when they come to play, they can make you look really bad, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like Jared Goff. So I think the defense is going to show up, and I'm going 31-21 Tampa Bay. Gronk has a big day, and Tom Brady shows him that he still has it.
Okay, give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as well. I'll take a 24-19 victory, and left tackle Andrew Whitworth is out. And Jared Goff is not exactly a dude who likes pressure. And with a left tackle out, I expect Todd Bowles to dial it up and make Jared Goff uncomfortable in the pocket. And I think that is what will swing it for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight. It's going to be their defense, and they take it 24-19, gentlemen. So there we go. That's our Monday night prediction. Okay. And, I'll be watching that. Church, I don't know what you'll be watching. We know Danny's watching Below Deck. So
I'll probably be watching either Monday Night Football, or I might be on the game, man. I haven't been on the game in a while, so I might throw on the Xbox a little bit. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
Okay, let's dive back into the Cowboys beating the Minnesota Vikings on the road, with Ezekiel Elliott having his first 100-yard game, 21 carries, 103 yards, 2 receptions, 11 yards. One of those receptions was for a touchdown. Here's my take on it. I've heard a lot of people talk about Zeke is back, and I feel like that is totally unfair. People to say that are missing the mark. The offensive line has had its issues. We spoke on this show in church. I remember you getting on me when I said I felt they needed to put Zach Martin at right tackle, that you needed to put your best offensive lineman out there. They put Zach Martin at right tackle. They moved Connor McGovern to right guard. Stephen Jones said on 105.3 The Fan that Connor McGovern really got better. He improved, I guess, to the point they could trust him in putting him out there. But that's the whole thing, man. You need good offensive linemen. And to me, my gosh, Zach Martin proved that this man is – I already thought he was a Hall of Famer, but to watch him go out to right tackle and perform as well as he did, it really reminded me of Larry Allen, Larry Allen went from guard and played tackle as well, made all-pro at tackle. I mean, the guy's a sensational player. I think Zach Martin is right there as well.
Yeah, I was extremely impressed with his transition. I mean, I don't think a lot of people realize how hard it is to go from guard to tackle. I mean, guard, you got 2 offensive linemen on either side of you, so that defensive guy that you're facing, he doesn't have that much space to roam and do stuff to you. He can bull rush you and stuff like that, but on that tackle, there's just so much space. I mean, I talked to Nate Newton, who does the pre and post games with me. It's like dancing bears out there. You got to be light on your feet. And we're talking about 300-pounders out here. And he was able to make that transition and not give up a single sack out there. I mean, that was extremely, extremely impressive. And you're right. I mean, this guy could probably be Hall of Fame at any position on the offensive line. So, I was extremely impressed with him on that regard. And as far as the play calling goes with Keller Moore, man, I was extremely impressed as well. I mean, he showed creativity out there. He didn't give up on the run game. Zeke, like you said earlier, Zeke, I don't know if he'll ever get back to that 2016 form where we were used to him busting these 40 or 50-yard runs, but I will tell you this, we can win with the 2020 Zeke. I mean, he still can give you that ground and pound. He still gives you that forward lean. If he was able to clean up on those turnovers, I think he would have a pretty good season. But overall, Zach Martin, I mean, extremely impressive overall. He gets my MVP. He gets my game ball.
Oh, okay. I like that. I'm with you, Church. And Newy, I like it. Keller Moore, goodness, I've been beating this drum and yelling this from the rafters all season. Who got the highest targets in the game? Amari Cooper. Who got the most rushes in the game? Over 20. Ezekiel Elliott. They got Amari Cooper involved. I seen them one time. They lined up in the backfield and then motioned about wide just so they can get the matchup that they wanted, just so they would make sure that they had him involved in the game. And it proved that is what we need to do. You got Zeke in there, you got Coop in there, and we were making plays, we were moving the ball, and all the people that said Zeke is back have lost their mind. Zeke never left. He is still going to be able to break those. He's going to still be able to break those long runs. Church, you remember a lot of those long runs happened on 3rd and 1, 3rd and short when they really load in the box, and it's just once you break past that second level, it's just him. And we're going to get those if we continue to get in those 3rd and shorts and move the ball on 1st and 2nd down. I was just very impressed with how he got the stars involved and everybody else kind of played off of that. CeeDee Lamb had a hell of a game. These guys came out and they played exactly how we expected them to play at the beginning of the season. And this is what they thought Andy Dalton could be when they signed him. And everybody said that he was the best backup and the best backup signing in the NFL. This is what we expected to see. So I'm impressed and I'm happy, and I hope that we continue to keep doing it this way. I don't want to see him throwing the ball 50 times. Keep running the ball and letting the offense predicate off that. And I'm happy with it. Shout out to Zeke. Shout out to Coop. Shout out to all those guys. They came out and played hard.
Let me add on to what you said here about Keller Moore. Dallas ran 64 plays, 31 runs for 180 yards, and 32 passes. Basically perfect symmetry here is what you wanted. And look, I don't want to sit around here and just say, hey, we were right, but we have been preaching. Get the ball to 21. Get the ball to 19. Get the ball to the people you've paid. You've given these guys some amazing contracts here, okay? Use them. And I think that they also did a very good job of putting Andy Dalton in a position to use the talent around him as well. And I thought they used his skills. So, look, I've said on this show, and I'm going to say it one more time, I think Keller Moore is going to be a very good college coach. I think somebody will come and try and get Keller Moore out of here. And if he can put up some more games like this, where they're showing some good offensive ingenuity, that 2-point play that they ran, I just really believe that there's going to be a school that calls him. I think of a school like South Carolina right now, where they fired Will Muschamp, one of the most overrated coaches ever. But you take a guy like Keller Moore, what do they want at a place like South Carolina? They want the offense to be good. Ole Miss hired Lane Kiffin, and those folks down there are tickled to death because Lane Kiffin is dialing up plays. And at a place like South Carolina, and Danny, you know it well because you played in the SEC, they're never going to be a dominant, great team. No, they're not that. But you at least want to be entertained. And these folks who are hiring coaches now at the collegiate level, they want to hire people who can bring offensive game plans and can create some things. And I think a guy like Keller Moore will get a college football job. I wouldn't be surprised if he got it after this season if the Cowboys can continue to play well and put up some points.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, like you said, if he can continue, that's the main thing with Keller Moore. If he can get consistent with it, if he can get consistent with his creativity, I think he has a shot. I mean, because like you said, there'll be this game right here where we're all like, man, that was unbelievable. Perfect balance with the run and the pass. You show creativity like that 2-point conversion where Zeke was like the option quarterback and he pitched it out. I mean, those plays, you look at it and you're like, man, Keller Moore's the truth. But then there's game, the very next game, he'll go out there and throw the ball 55 times. And you're like, man, what is going on? So for me, I hope this is going in the right direction. I hope Keller Moore has learned his lesson and he's going to be more consistent and get his playmakers involved early and often. I just need to see that consistency a little bit more from him.
Listen, I'm a little different from y'all on that opinion. I think that right now Kellen could go and be a college quarterback. I think the offense that he ran, that we said that he shouldn't be running, throwing the ball 50 times, that type of offense works at some of these college programs. So you look at Oklahoma State, even LSU last year when they won the national championship. This is the type of offense that these guys are running. In the NFL, it doesn't always work like that, especially when you have the team built the way that we have it built, where our offensive line was struggling a little bit. We were struggling to get Zeke right, and we had a backup quarterback in there. This is where in the NFL you have to be able to adapt and adjust your offense to fit what you have available on your roster. I think that right now Keller Moore could go to a lot of these Pac-12 and Big 12 teams and create a huge impact on their offense right now. So I also hope that he continues to do this, man. I don't want to, get too excited. I don't want to be like Church and start sipping the Kool-Aid. But if he keeps doing this, I might, I'm not even going to say, I'll save it for next week because they got that Washington defense coming up. So we'll get to see what happens when they come to town.
Hey, D-Mac, there's a tall glass here for you. There's a tall glass of that blue Kool-Aid here for you. Newy. Whenever y'all feel like it's time, I'm waiting for you, man.
But D-Mac, what you said was kind of why I think Kellen will can be a college head coach. Why I think that that a school should be looking at a school like South Carolina. This is the perfect guy for what they're going to do, for what they want. He's an NFL guy. He's going to be able to come in here and talk about the quarterbacks he's worked with and the offenses and all the plays, and having played at Boise State and been a successful quarterback. I mean, that's to me, this is the kind of hire that they want at South Carolina. That's what they like. Oh, yeah. To me, that's what they ought to be looking at, is somebody who could be, an innovator from that standpoint, because you also got to remember, they're trying to compete in state with Clemson, and that's a hard thing to do right now. Yeah. But if you're going to be able to sit up here and go into kids' homes and just say, hey, look at all the magical offense we'll be able to do. And oh, by the way, you can come in here and play real quick. I can see him having some success that way. That's just my opinion.
Well, no, I was just saying I see the same thing, but you had said that he needs to continue to put these type of games together. And I would say even if he doesn't, what he's done previously, I think that already fits at a college program like that.
Yes, sir.
So he only on a 1 year?
Does he only have 1 year left? Is he going to be free next year, or is he still under contract?
It doesn't matter, man. If South Carolina or another college calls him, he's not going to stay. The Cowboys won't stand in his way. He'll go become a head coach at the collegiate level. So I can easily see that happening.
Hey, Newy, do not let Fossil off the hook. All right, the game was almost blown again yesterday by a special teams play.
That's Tuesday.
Let me tell you something.
That's Tuesday's show. That's Tuesday's show.
Okay, all right, man. Listen. Goodness gracious, because I'm watching the game. I'm like, if people listen, this will happen. If you go to high school, you get beat up. Everybody gonna try you for the rest of your life. If you talk all that mess and then you go out there and get them hands put on you, they gonna try you every time they see you. We put stuff on tape, and we are going to get tried with fakes for the rest of the season until we show that we can defend them. I'll finish the rest of it on Tuesday. But
yes, it's
it almost cost
Monday, Danny. It's Victory Monday. We can dive into these issues on Tuesday, okay? So I wanted to give Bones a pass, but don't worry. We've got 3 shows this week, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Game is on Thursday, obviously, and then we're taking Friday off. So we'll get to it tomorrow, okay? But we needed to allow Barry to float around and gloat and.
Ain't no need to allow. Ain't no allowing what's going on here.
See if he would apologize.
What was going on?
Apologize to Andy Dalton. Apologize for being wrong about Andy Dalton.
Just for that, I'm gonna call him Pistol Pete.
It's time to go.
Ain't no rifle anymore. I'm taking my rifle back, Andy Dalton.
We had to allow you. We had to allow you a moment. You ain't had a moment all season, so listen, enjoy your moment.
I told y'all from the jump, there's only one moment I want, and that's the end.
Oh, we still in last.
When I get that, y'all.
What place are we in?
That's gonna be.
What place are we in?
This is just banter. This is just back and forth.
Okay.
Are we in first place in the division? Are we in first place in the division? Are we in first place in the division?
When we get that NFC crown, that's gonna be my moment. Y'all gonna know that's gonna be a moment. It ain't gonna be none of this soliloquy. It's gonna be a moment.
So, church, this is what I want to happen. All right, the Cowboys win the East, and I know you're doing you're up at the Star doing the shows. You get us some NFC East championship shirts, and then Danny and I will wear them, and we'll allow you to have your moment. Okay.
Oh yeah, all right, okay. All right. I want a nice little cup of Kool-Aid too. I want y'all.
I'll proudly wear it,
I will drink. I will drink the blue juice. You will drink the Kool-Aid. Okay.
After every sip, I want to be like, tastes so good. Okay, it tastes so good.
We're 2 minutes over. We're 2 minutes over. Chris Beam, our producer, has other work to do. It's Barry Church, Danny McCray. I'm Newy Scruggs. This is the Players Lounge. We will chat with you tomorrow at 2:30 Central right here on DallasCowboys.com radio.
That Kool-Aid tasting good. Tasting real good.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!